Welcome to my channel. This is Newborn Nursery Reborn. I'm just finishing some last details on this doll, blushing the feet and the hands and the knees. I already finished his paint. I know his mottlin's a little dark, but I like it like that. I don't like it extremely dark, but I like it dark enough so that you can see the mottling in the doll, because it's the whole point of the art. To me, I know everybody's different, but this is what I like. And this is my baby. I just finished glazing him. I used this glaze to glaze his eyes, his lips, and his nostrils, and a little bit in his ears. I'm gonna mat him down after, and this is what I use for the mat. Or I use the Genesis matte heat set matte varnish. You can use all kinds of varnish, but when I am on the low with my Genesis heat, this is what I use for my backup. But yeah, so let's continue blushing. I'm just finishing his blush. I've been working a lot on Reborn here, and I don't do the best here yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I like his ears red because he's a baby, and lots of infants have really red ears. So let me just pat this, because I don't want his ears too shiny. I just wanted the inside of it shiny. I just wanted to mention to those, I'm having a contest for February 2024, a free Reborn giveaway. It's a preemie. It's not a micro preemie, it's just a preemie. And it is a giveaway. It is a doll giveaway. It's a micro preemie baby girl that I am giving away for Valentine's Day to celebrate my nursery and my art, of course. So this is how his feet are coming out. I already did his nails. I'm just going over his blushing and all his creases, because I have learned reborning that when you keep doing it, it just fades and you're gonna have to go over it again anyways. So instead of me blushing 3 or 4 times, I save it for the end. I save it for the end because that way I don't have to do it anymore than I'm already doing it, and you don't have to keep on blushing when you've already blushed. So I save it for the end. The last part that I do is the blushing, and then I seal my dolls. You know, everybody does it different. Everybody has their own way. No way is wrong. No artist is wrong for their work or how they do things, because everybody does things differently. You know what I mean? Like, every artist is gonna have their way of doing stuff. They are not all gonna be the same. I'm just blending it in the color that I use for my blushing, depending on the doll color, is a little bit of dark brown, the medium red from Bountiful Baby Colors. I am using heat set paint for this one. I also know how to use the air dry paints, but I thought that I would go back to the heat set for a while. Air dry painting is much easier. I recommend that beginners use air dry paint, because when I went into this, when I first started reborning, I went right into the heat set paint with no experience. But I guess there's no better way to learn something than learning on your own, you know, when you really want to learn something. But that's what we have so far. That's the look that I like. And then we'll just do his knees and his thighs. We'll go in this creasing area again. I know this is hard to see. I'm giving him a little bit of a little diaper rash on his leg from his diaper. And this baby, I loved reborning him. I loved all his creases, his markings, his feet. Some reborn dolls have really ugly feet. I find they do anyways. I'll go over his feet again. You gotta remember, when these colors go on dark, they lighten up after you set them in the oven, and the next day their colors lighten up. So that's why I tend to put on my layers darker. His mottling, I love the way his mottling came out. I love the way this doll came out. I want to see the art on the doll. And this was requested by a customer. She wanted her doll to match another doll that I made like that. So that's why I made this dark. Not all my dolls are this dark with their mottling, but it varies on the doll. It depends on the customer. But this doll is going to New Jersey, to his new owner. And she was my first customer when I opened 13 years ago. When I was just posting without social media, and I was doing things in the newspaper, and I was putting out flyers, selling my dolls. times have really changed since then, and I haven't reborn dolls in over 6 years, and I just started up again. So, you know, you kind of lose your touch after a while. You have to kind of refresh your skills and warm up again. So this is my third time putting a very thin coat of paint on the bottom of his feet. I want his feet dark. And then I'll just set this aside, and we will move on to the next limb. Let me just fix this one, this one, this one, and this one. This is what I'm talking about, the creases. You have to constantly do them through the reborning when you're painting the whole time you're reborning. So this is why I save the blushing for last, because that's exactly what's gonna happen. You're gonna end up having to do it over a few times. The veins I put on so you can see them. They don't look like someone went over them with a marker. They look like veins. I mean, you can barely see his veins, but he has them. He has a big vein going up his leg. I'm just careful. But this is completely done. I'm gonna now go off camera. Just wanted to make a short video on blushing. I already did his fingernails, you know, and I did some light blushing, but I need to darken up the blushing and bake these limbs, because I am about to put together this doll and ship it off in the morning to his owner in New Jersey. One of my really good friends. She knows who she is. She watches me too. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I just wanted to do a limb. This is my own recipe. It's a little dab of this size brush. If you look at the size of this brush, it's a little dab of brown, a tiny dot of blue, and medium red, and I mix it up, and this is the blush color that you get, which is like a really natural looking blush on your doll. It makes it look very real. It's not too dark, but it's just enough for a doll. This is a medium light Caucasian skin doll, and I love it. I love the way he came out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more content.